na minima yembia what say na amafo yi enyare ya beba bi ba ko bi abom se ye frɛ no Lassa fever ba ya wo mo ka se Lassa fever ye nananom ne ya ma ne nim so mo no aduaba bi wo ha ne yedi alasa na se alasa na akwakofa se yare ya ba na se de na no point we are so privileged sir yenya odokotani pani wo frɛ no doctor Seto Abra Nogbe or ye medical doctor and an appointment no aiding komo. She's so popular, I know say everybody in one who edited, you know where it's coming from. Dog, good morning. Afishapa.
In Kobetwe. I guess it's any at Sinquem.
Yes, I guess I didn't crop on say I don't know I be fair. Pomu ya dear.
Yamiadum.
Yes. Now someone be say Lassa fever alasana yedino and akwakofa na say ehede
oh there be alasa say oh when it come so Lassa fever simply yare bia emo bia a friend virus any cause Lassa fever nia potom kasa omu becha say hemorrhagic virus viral disease and hemorrhagic no ase cause bleeding and say two moja.
Okay. Moja
two. And see, basically a hemorrhagic disease caused by a virus, a friend Lassa virus.
Okay.
So basically that is what Lassa fever is.
Okay. And see, just say unyanya pa moja be two.
Oh there be. You can say a hemorrhagic disease. I mean, say in most cases, moja two nipa wo, but there are some of the cases that unshow symptoms.
Oh, okay.
And see, okay, some of the diseases are about between say Ebola, no say a hemorrhagic disease.
Okay.
So Lassa fever, so a hemorrhagic disease, but in certain times, no, and show symptoms. So a 1 year friendly incubation period. Just a timer. One bit me at now modem interest be.
Okay.
And that is between 2 to 21 days. Inti more need to meet raw modem one 2 to 21 days untrace symptoms be then after that now we start to trace symptoms. Now symptoms now be no so to say be extreme versions, it be a very mild and it be so like a very severe. And the very severe ones, no, and a mamoja
all right. It's wine bit me be.
Obia bit me so, like I said, it's caused by Lassa virus. But Lassa virus, no, how say more virus, the visit virus, a market and kitty, say, and I'm hoka, you will be a carry.
Okay.
Virus, no, and the main thing a carry a rodents and a kura.
Okay.
Rats, African rats, be a friend no Mastomus natalensis. That was scientific terms.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the carrier, and I carry Lassa virus. No, it's transmitted. Now, once the virus is transmitted into these rodents, you can get it through the secretions of these in cranium and secretions, body fluids near there. But also you can transmit it from person to person.
Okay.
Exactly. And then also it's the same transmission, secretions, fluids, moja, any all of that.
So quite a bit me fast so feel be
moja, secretions, excretions. Into to say, to say secretions. To say we feel free exactly. In feel free to say into few one no and a moja and only a friend secretions near excretions and our fees they say moja online bibisa and a mau.
Okay. Into some parts of the country. You bet say hon no dear.
So far in this time. so far, so any part of the country. So OSHA statistics now Mecca says very endemic in West Africa.
Okay.
So almost all the countries say West Africa are from Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ghana, and inside Ghana, and so far, I recorded 2 cases in these recent times. basically that's it. The West African belt in Ankasa are very endemic to Lassa fever. Yeah, they are very common in area Ghana, West Africa. So in all parts of Ghana and West Africa.
And yes, I shall say if you region been travel ma.
Oh, a bit me I travel.
A bit me I go baby.
Yes. So far as baby one rodents war on the once in crowd on with the a bit me transmitting once the virus is being carried.
So NSA start to kum cry you.
Na same crowd did that can enya the pa as I say a note na inti as so when you containers are over to me they are cover like preventive methods over to me they are cover aduane with the eja. And so we did the journey because Sanya Manu na ema nkuraba with them nini amasa. So
yes, what do you from that? But let's do it again. Yen where quite a bit me after transmitting obi etmienya. We say from person to person. That is true. And your friend is saying excretion and secretion. Secretion. Okay. Say in obi. It's better me count as if from honas mobia. Ubetmienya bi.
So say if the secretions are infective, yes, so especially in hospitals, those of us who are healthcare workers, if we don't properly protect ourselves, and I say we deal because we readily deal with secretions. It is easily able to affect us. And so yes, if it's unlikely so but if you come into contact with Nipane Jones or and testio ni moja ni sani amani friend secretions ni excretions na ubetimi.
So possibly betimi so transmitted through sexual activities.
Of course, because the semen is one secretion that comes out of the body. So body fluids basically.
Apart from that, any other means be sign what my betimi have transmitted?
No, so far what is written or documented and they say you can transfer it from the rodents. Secretions from body fluids. Now, especially, it's not like, let me state this categorically because of a question I'll be. It's not a sexually transmitted disease, but I'm saying this because we know, say, the sexual intercourse in itself carry a lot of activity. So this is the mode obviously, and not because it's a sexually transmitted Lassa fever and sexually transmitted disease. I needed to categorically state that, and it has a fatality rate. Like 1% of the people that get Lassa fever gets into the fatal stage, and omo hospital, that hospital, 15% of them are likely not to make it. These are the statistics. WHO are stating so far. Now, what are some of the symptoms shows? Say we are getting into the fatal stages. Now, who say nipana starting bleeding through the gums, through the eyes, through the nostrils. Like I said before, hemorrhagic, and in the
okay, need to moja.
Say
without dear, say we choose and I be too moja and answer
what so that diseases are which you say a bit to me, I'm away to moja. I mean, my friend of from gingivitis, it means to say we'll see it in eye inflamed and also but Lassa fever, so to me, ma will see it to moja to me, my we started to moja to me, my assume started to moja. Started to moja, and that is what makes it fatal. Other symptoms say it's immature, and it says sometimes home so
okay.
Into we won't say nipa no on to me home papa. Na ne home any so no inti. You will be a friend or hospital supportive care or mobile hospital honest sana. Some of the things apart from the antiviral now on be try to use some the be treat Lassa fever no, and it's on be patient supportive care. Omude oxygen and I infama is seen so that nipan beti me ahumi ye on be mane fluid and na insume the insume be seen so ama nipan no etimi nya ahonde. Some people do recover from Lassa fever.
Wow. All right. So once again, anopen koma yedi en safena wa joining ye Dr. Seto Abra Nogbe and edin kono medical doctor and koma yedi en fa Lassa fever and Lassa fever and chebi ana Ghana Health Service edbetu yanim ese yare bi asen aba but say yare ya record bi dida e wo krom hanom emebi atwamu na asen aba na wa record eye nipa mi no ma fimu that's the eye krata ministry no na Ghana Health Service edba ye no nti omo boye nkokọ say yentu ye hofo ne ma yani na ye ho so say de be ya say ya de ebi nchi yen nti anopai no e pese ye kyerɛw ne ma hu yare ne den eni so nti na doctor e wo hanom yamo hu symptoms de be da di amu hu say yes yare no ye den wu ya nya bi ana say wanya bi but say me hu say these are the symptoms me manumu tumoja na me hune mana masuma na say any other symptom about so no what do I do?
You report to the nearest facility. Able to me handle case because, like I said, it's a some antiviral therapy. And it's a more supportive case. Apart from that, say obinye bia ye friend contact tracing until COVID time. Pandemic next year no more contact tracing, and it's the same with Lassa fever. Omo mpese omo beja disease no ama 21 days ne trim because the fact that un show symptoms no within the 21 days interest say unya ayare no ebi ayare no akɔhye baby interest symptoms yet but ebi as somebody in your community and a by and once nipa no start to show symptoms no we need to trace nkɔfo na oni na ba in contact because we who what kind of contact have here for all you know what coming into contact with Nipa Johnson in Tessio or any of those carriers of the Lassa virus. It is important say you tracy and obviously the earlier you tracing now in the better it is to treat and I say as you say you better according to the very fatal stages or best start to bleed. Now at that point no, it becomes a bit difficult to handle.
Okay. Yade a yetimi treat me kokora anase so obinya wanya na ya record so wanya no e betena so akwakosi so bewu.
So the thing about viral diseases, they say most viral diseases are able to go away. Viruses go away. Apart from the ones that we know now, so far, like I said, Lassa fever can be treated. They treat it with an antivirus and then it goes away. Apart from the ones that go into fatality now, they don't make it. So, like I said, the earlier the treatment,
the better. And obi ewobi, will show these symptoms. I have was meningity. Men me show such symptoms no. Then I mean, you know. So
you become a contact. So far as you've come into contact with that person, we can, like I said, there's an incubation period of 2 to 21 days. And the fact that you are not showing symptoms does not mean, say, you don't have the virus yet. So usually, like I said, say, yeah, diagnose you, we say when you have Lassa fever, they do contact tracing to see all the people that they may have come into contact with so that they can pick these people and treat them.
All right. So Lassa fever, our crime band you bet me and fast why you be prevent it. Say yen no yen be because me nya be. Until you be then be cry. So
for now, we have to know the vector and DNA carry virus, no, and like I said earlier, there are two main modes of transmission. The how do you call it? Rodent to person transmission, any human to human transmission. Now, with the rodent to person transmission, I've already spoken about it. Can say we have to make sure, say, we don't have rodents in our homes, and see if it's near fumigates, any amongst other things, and then you have to store food in containers, very covered. Food should be properly disposed. All the things are not in Kurabani. As I say, try say preventing those things because once in Kurawa them, especially that particular one, I be free mastomis African rat, then you are likely to spread the disease. So some of these things are things that we should do: proper disposal of trash, any containing leftover food, any all that. And then from person to person, for now, because we have recorded cases, we should be careful how we come into contact with fluids, body fluids.
All right, so let's one hour where and say bia o assembly a bepeso be busa doctor. But you perceive you specific on Lassa fever and you be someone yare bia wanya na me ma menum bia kwa say ana no me die na bibi ne na meyam tisasa de owon na meyam so yenye ne sa no pai if se bia uben wo bi wa hu say will show symptoms be esa obetimi afre anase question bi na wo ebusa efa Lassa fever no ho a me mantimi ambisa na wabam adia aba so ya be phone lines no 0200 854 255 0200 855 854 255 but obetimi afre na wonso oni ya share your thoughts and I say question bi a won wabisa yen na ye ya no fefefe e de amount Dr. Wahanamo anopai so ne yen ebeche na yetimi ehunu but doc ukọ yen various markets kroma no mo a makola tema dwem ene ada eye markets na uhu se nkura no ne nam ho bebre circle ho no mo bo se omo ne nam ho a omo wada ne nkisie ekura mpo and La Paz no omo soso enti wanya yen ayefi nkrase ayaba no yehu akasa ekusie na ekono wan hwa na yakwakoche ne yawe eno no anase omo ewo fie ni ye different from omo market no nkura na ebe ye fie no omo ye different from ye market there na
again like I said earlier, there's a particular breed I find in Mastomys natalensis. That's the one that carries the Lassa virus, and when they carry Lassa virus. But rodents are African rats.
But ofiam na menim se akura ne wo mbebiri ye na no ewa na no aye kokko no
se se are odi mi kochi bia mi hu trecho kra
lascomia de
so basically what we are supposed to do to certainly you better try to do rodent control and in crabia because right now like you're saying you won't be able to tell which one is the African rat. So to do the prevention, you have to prevent rodents and rats in general from being in your environment. And how do we do that? Like I said, a fumigation. If you realize that there are rats, there are rats environs, I'll be fumigating. And then, like I said, trash control. Try say prevent it. So utunya meguna e basa and now a bet now niama bet now I say never ma inkra about them. In our markets, it's rather unfortunate. The situation in this side of the world near unfortunate. But again, I don't think it is something that is beyond our control. I always say COVID actually say this country is capable, very capable of handling any disease or any pandemic or how to describe it, anything that comes at us. Fortunately, Lassa fever is something that we know across West Africa, very endemic. So I don't think something that is beyond us. I feel our markets can be closed and fumigated.
Okay.
To start with the prevention.
Very necessary. Very necessary. Say markets. I think unfortunately lines not jamming. Technicians are trying some fix it, but and you went me a moment now they are trying course no about not dropping. They are trying to connect, but it's unable to. They are unable to. Inti anopai no enkoma yedi efa Lassa fever ehwo no mene Dr. Seto na edise enkomo yi fa ehwo and she told us the ekofa ba nkura inti nkura yi say if we can do away with nkura we yemfie wo ya aduane si wo no ma kataso say we ni fridge a kataso akura bi entimi nkonkonko ye den enkonko bonwuram na enfo ha bia madok ma me na wase So buy anopai wabai di minim say adwuma ubesen akwadwuma anopai a lot of patients will be waiting for you and you do be try to if there's something.
What's it?
Your last words.
Oh, my last words. My last words, they say, especially with Lassa fever, and like I say, with any disease that I have the opportunity to talk about, prevention is always better than cure. Let us try to practice preventive medicine.
All right. Doctor, Seto, no medical doctor, and you know, Edin Combo, Lassa fever. So, that's all you need to know.